Welcome to the British Museum. We have great sights like the Tower of London, or Stonehenge in the countryside. It's not much, but we could get more. We could get more. Let's go around the world and discover new things, to add to our great museum. I'm sure the locals won't mind. It's going to be going to a good cause, to make our museum just the greatest museum in the world. So, in order to build the greatest museum in the world, we're going to need, of course, many exhibits. I think Notre-Dame and Versailles would be very good, but the problem is we have to get it from the French, which they're not going to give it up easily. And I'm going to be honest, I don't really even want to fight the French. So instead, I'm going to focus on heathens, which are much easier targets. I could just immediately go for Alhambra. That would be a fine addition to the museum. Although, we're going to need money as well. So how I intend to make some money is I want to conquer Ireland. Yes, conquering Ireland will give me a nice additional boon to the economy. And I actually have a few ideas for how I can accomplish that. Let's exploit the French lands, because I don't care about them. There's just filthy French people down there. And then I will release Gascony, I believe. Yes, Gascony. And also Normandy. And I will give Normandy their rightful territory of Alcon and mine. Yes. I will now set both of my subjects to be on scutage, because I do not need some mainland subjects helping me in my wars. That is not a thing that I need. And I will also royal marry them, because I need all the wives I can get. Do I keep my alliance with Portugal? I'll keep it for now, but I don't think I'll... Well, if I'm not royal marrying them, then what's the point? The Austrians like me. Yes, I think I will take an alliance with the Austrians. I think they'll be a good friend to help me against the French at a future point in time. Let's talk to my states. Oh right, we don't have diets here. That's annoying. I think that admin points are going to be more important. So let's go ahead and give this. You know what, actually? Let's just give away Land of Commerce as well. Good. Now I need to get some advisors, yes. These advisors will help out with our poor excuse of a king, really. Let's see, so I still need 60% manpower and 100% army size of force limit. Okay. That shouldn't be too difficult. Although my manpower is quite high. Well, no, my total manpower is high, but my current manpower is quite low. I mean, I only need 60%. That shouldn't be too long, to be honest. I think let's hire some mercenaries and march on Scotland. There's not much the French will be able to do, aside from annoy me by occupying Calais, but I don't really care about Calais. Yeah, so let's take out the loan from the burghers. I'm sure that their money will be quite useful for conquering Scotland. The French are demanding that we return mine. Well, it is mine, but I don't want to fight the French right now. I'm gonna be completely honest. Fine, you can have it. I've got more important things to deal with than you. Yes, in order to save money, let's not pay the army. Or maintain any of the forts. We need money after all. Lots of it. The Lollard heresy, I don't know what to do about that. I could kill them, or ignore them. Really just depends on what I want to do. Just ignore them. They're not worth the effort. I really wish we didn't hire these mercenaries yet, to be honest, because I didn't realize just how long it was going to take to get 60% manpower. Especially considering that I robbed the French countryside, but whatever. Ah, good, we have finally levied the troops, and now we can march upon Scotland. In a few months, once the troops receive their payments properly. There we go, the army is all paid, well, just about, really. I think we can move on to Scotland now. And let's go ahead and blockade Dumfries. And kill any silly French ships that think they can patrol my waters. I should probably do something about all these French ships around my waters. Yeah, you're not allowed to have that there anymore. Oh, you know what? Let's also do a, where is it? Yes, a defensive edict in Calais. Well, we can't have you silly French people entering so easily, now can we? I also should probably... Really? My wife is an adulterer, huh? Bye-bye, William. I probably should not have my transport ships alongside my combat ships. Oh, actually... No. Keep the transport ships there so they could serve as a distraction. And also kill the French who are trying to land currently. That is not allowed. Ooh, but do allow the Scottish to land, because killing them would be a easy task. Ah yes, look at my great soldiers, waiting for the Scottish to land, just to kill them the second they land. 5-3-2, not bad, Philip. I think you'll make a fine king. So long as the War of the Roses has nothing to say about it. Stupid mercenaries. Send an infantry over there to support them. They made a mistake, and now I have to do something about it. Oh my, I've gained quite a few favors with my buddy Portugal. That was fast. Well, I wouldn't mind maybe getting some, money perhaps? Yes, that's a good amount of money. Thank you, Portugal. Perhaps our alliance is not something I should just so easily discard. Ah, we finally sieged Dumfries. Now, I think it's time that we overrun the Scottish a little bit, shall we? Oh, we also won a battle against them as well. In the sea. Of course, that is only natural. Move in, men. Show these Scottish people that they are pathetic compared to us. Wow. That was a little more effective than I was expecting it to be. 60 gold to raise the tax in a lot of places. Don't mind if I do. Ah, my king died. Well, that's a shame. No matter, I suppose. Well, we're gonna have to wait, like, 14 years for the boy to come of age, but, I mean, once he does, he'll be pretty good. Piecing out with my enemies might be a little difficult, unfortunately. But, it shouldn't be too bad. Never mind, it's pretty bad. How do you have that much war score? Because you occupied Calais. And I suppose the rest of you aren't really occupied. Yeah, I can see how that's an issue. I mean, eventually the Scottish will just give up when they've been occupied for a really long time. So perhaps that's what I'm going for. Maybe. But they are fully occupied now, them and their vassal. I guess I'll just harass the enemy fleets, I suppose, and get rid of these mercenaries because I don't need them anymore. Let's hunt down the enemy fleets. So yeah, we have the Frisian fleet here. They are going to fall quite rapidly, yes. The French were trying to make a landing, but unfortunately for them, they are hopeless. Ah, we caught them in the coast of Brittany as well. Sink those ships. I don't want to be seeing those soldiers aboard them ever again. Well, unfortunately we didn't sink any of them. You know what? I think I'm going to take some development for my vassals as well. Yes. Take their development. They're not going to like it very much, but they don't really get a say in these things. Oh, fine. I guess I'll improve relations with you a little bit, but that's it. No more. Should I make an attack on Friesland, try to take them out the war, maybe get some money out of them? I don't hate the idea. Let's make an attempt. Although the army will need some time to rest because they are not in fighting condition right now. The French are trying to land in Pale again. Yeah, will you just stop that, you French bastards? You're not welcome here. At all. I really need to sink their transports, because I don't like them doing this shit. It's very annoying. Alright, we're going to catch them in the western approaches. And we sank one of them. Good. We sank two of them, even better. And the army is even ready to move on to Friesland. Good. Friesland is willing to peace out. Unfortunately for you, though, I'm not interested in peace. And we're going to catch the French in the western approaches again, hopefully killing 2 more of their ships, or even all of them. That would be preferable. Sadly, we only killed 1. We caught the Frisian fleet off guard. Unfortunately, not a single one has been sunk. Let's have my light ships blockade, what is it, Friesland? Yes, blockade Friesland, so the heavies can just do other things. French are being petty again. I should get an admiral at this rate. Yes, let's do that. The Admiral will help deal with the French being petty. Aw, you tried landing, but you couldn't do it. What a shame, and you even lost all those men on those boats as well. Your naval record is not looking good, France. Let's hope it doesn't stay that way for another few centuries, hmm? Well, now that the enemy has no transport ships, I don't have to worry about anything. I can just sit back, relax, watch the Frisians get sieged, and, uh-oh, the French are on the move. Have they finally worked up the courage to attack me in Frisland? That's very rude of them. I have an idea. Bombard the walls. Really, we've still failed. That's very rude. But the French are not sure what they want to do. They seem like they want to help Friesland, but they are failing miserably to do so. Oh well. Let's just go back to England, boys. We've got no more business here. Let's see here, Friesland. Now what do I want to do here? I don't want to make you my vassal, because that's going to piss off your neighbors very much, and I don't want to be dealing with that. Yes, you know what? Let's pillage your capital and take your money. I think that's a fair deal. Yes. And I guess I will just get some prestige from you, from telling you to say bye-bye to your friends. Actually, it would make more sense to tell you to say bye-bye to your rivals. Yes. I think that's the best I could do. You know what? I might as well go blockade the French ports. There we go. Just to make them think that this war is not a war they want to be in. I could vassalize France like this. That doesn't seem right. But I'm not going to do it. That seems like a death sentence. Besides, I don't think I can get that war score anyways from them. You know, I think I'm just going to completely remove all the forts in Britain. We don't need them. Who's going to be able to even have a chance at invading Britain? No one. Our fleet is too great and mighty. Oh, we have some heretics in Scotland. Let's deal with that promptly. We just lost a battle against Scotland's rebels. That's kind of awkward, but oh well. Not much can be done about that. Ah, France doesn't want to be in the war anymore, is that it? Good. I don't want to deal with you right now anyways. Now, as for you, Scotland, you are to be my vassal, and... Huh, how annoying. Will I just have to... I don't know what to do with your vassal. But you know what? Let's just take the money. Not like there's going to be a coalition anyways. Who would dare join a coalition against the great nation of England? Come on, that's just silly. Yes, let's take this peace deal. I suppose now I'll try to remove your heretic problems. And, yes, I didn't get to vassalize the Isles. How annoying. But not the end of the world. Hey, Austria, can I have some money, friend? Let's see, you would give me 90 gold. Portugal would give me 78 gold. I think I know who I'm asking. Let's also declare Calais the staple port. I don't care about Brabant's opinion of me. Come on, beat those rebels this time, men. You're gonna lose again, aren't you? Oh, you didn't lose. Good. Let's go to Ireland, I suppose. Yes. Let's conquer some Irish people. I can also build a few churches to help make more money for the museum. Yes. Alright, let's deal with the Irish one at a time, shall we? Well, or two at a time, maybe. Because, yeah, apparently Ty Conorel will not call on anybody else if I were to co-belligerate them. So, two at a time it is, then. Alright, keep 4,000 men in Sildara to occupy that. And then, let's ask for access from Tyrone, and then go kill off you up here. 4,000 men for you as well, once we get around to it. Yeah, so my vassals need to be brought back into line. They're not too happy with me right now. That's a bit of a problem. Let's also strengthen the, noble privileges, shall we? Get some extra manpower. We could use the manpower to help build up the great exhibits. Ah, my vassals are happy to be under the effects of Scudich. That is very nice. The siege of Sildara is over. Excellent. Now we just need the siege of Donegal, and then we can move on to the next Irish miners. And Donegal is sieged. I suppose we might as well try to capture their ships. No harm in that. Sadly, we didn't get a single one. No matter. I believe, yes, I have to annex both of them in the same peace deal. That is fine. There we go. One more down. Couple more to go, and then we'll have all of Ireland. Who should I go for next? How about you? Let's co-belligerent your ally, and then their ally. Okay, maybe don't do that. That looks kind of bad. You're in a trade league, huh? Okay. Let's attack you then, and then call in Leinster as a co-belligerent, but not Desmond. But then we're just going to take Desmond anyways, because imagine taking what you would say you were to take in a peace deal. That's not the English way. We just take as much as possible. Desmond is being a little sneaky over there. That's fine. Your army is weak. No match for the great British army. And they're dead now. Good. Military tech finally. A good thing to have. Very important. There we go. 2 vassals are now willing to cooperate. Now I just need Scotland to cooperate, and then we'll be pretty good at that point. The siege of Uifelgir has been done. Yeah, whatever you say, Irish people. That's gonna need a new name once we get our hands on it. And then Lachen. Yeah, all these strange names that you have here. This is unacceptable. There we go. Let's go ahead and remove 3 more Irish nations from the map. A bit of a coalition, but that shouldn't be that big of a deal. Next war, then. Well, first let's start coring this territory. Excellent. Now let's look at the next war. So you are friends with Tyrone. Tyrone is allies with Clanacard. Clanacard does not have any friends after that point. So what does that look like? You 3? Okay, that's pretty simple. But you know what? I have an even more crazy idea. Let's attack all of you. Oh, I don't have any diplomats to send. That's awkward. There, now we have a diplomat to send. Alright, kill that army. And then let's just leave 1,000 men there for now. Same with Ormond here. Next, let's go to Sligo. And we'll get Munster and Sligo. Hunt them down, do not let them escape. And we caught them as they came back into port, trying to run for my fleet. Perfect. Oh yes, make sure to leave a token garrison there so that they cannot train more men. And then let's go around to Desmond and do the same to them. Excellent. Now then, the last group of Irishmen. Thomond and Ulster, yes. We shall be removing you as well. Now there's just one problem with this, is that now that I'm at war with all of Ireland... Oh right, there's a much bigger fort in Desmond than anywhere else. Ah, that's kind of awkward. Okay, pull the men out then, we'll have to worry about that later, unfortunately. And there we go. We've got all of the Irish people being occupied currently. This will be a great boon for the economy once we actually, well, deal with them. But that'll take a little bit of time, so we'll have to continue conquering Ireland another time.